Not a bad view from my Harrah's hotel room. It was raining yesterday, actually. Rained a couple times this past week. It is almost 7:15 a.m. It is Tuesday, May 6th. Orientation today. Today, I don't think it's poker specific. I think it's any new hire. It's at Caesar's Palace, which is funny because last year, my orientation day to work at Orleans, when I had to go to Gold Coast, I was at Rio, and it was very close. By chance, I happened to be staying at Rio, but it's a very quick walk to Gold Coast. Today, staying in Harrah's, and I need to walk to Caesar's Palace, very close. So, over here, got my dealing uniform, the nicest clothes I have, so I'll be wearing that. And I also, they said no sneakers, so I had to go out and buy actual shoes, some of the cheapest things I could find at Walmart. So it says it's like an all day thing. Don't know exactly what we're doing, but orientation today. Tomorrow is a poker specific thing. Tomorrow, May 7th, is at Planet Hollywood just for the poker employees. That's supposed to be a big chunk of the day also, not quite as long, but that's supposed to be a big chunk of the day. But promotions, logistics in the poker room, things very specific to poker. Today, just think it's anyone who was hired recently. Actually had to go to the employment center, which is connected to Bally's recently, and the same thing. People in there, a lot of them were poker people, but any new hire had to go there for some reason to do some administrative things. So I'm going to get dressed and head to, yeah, it's early, 7:15. The directions are to a part of Caesar's Palace I've never been before, and you start in the parking garage. At the bottom of the elevators from the parking garage. I've only used the parking garage once in my life at Caesar's Palace, so I don't really know that part of the building. So I need to get there early, find my way around, and that's why I'm getting dressed this early. Day officially starts at 9, but I need to know where I'm going. All right, all dressed up, including very uncomfortable shoes. Two things before I head out. One, shout out to Kenyon, who, when I was in Orleans trying to iron out some administrative things in the middle of all this, he said, he asked, but how do you eat your rice? And also, if you go to my Patreon page, someone asked recently to tally all the comps I earned for my play in April. Broke my single month hours record for play in April since starting the channel. Someone asked me to list all the comps. So I separated it by room. Each room, how many hours I played, how many comps. Most places are 2 an hour comps. South Point and Wynn, $1.50 per hour, and Bally's, I mostly played 1-2, so it was mostly $1 per hour. So that's all on my May 5th free Patreon post. Don't even need to be a free member, don't need to be a member of any kind. You can just navigate to my Patreon page and scroll down until you see the May 5th post. I think the title is A Month of Comps. Now, I'm gonna head out. Not that much later, made it to Caesar's. I think there's gonna be music playing inside, so we're gonna film here. And it's funny, almost every direction is a left. I gotta get behind the food court as if I just came down the elevators from the parking garage, and then almost every direction somehow is left. It's like, go left. When you get to the sidewalk, turn left. When you get to the metal staircase, turn left. At the bottom of the escalators, turn left. I don't know how there are so many lefts and I get to where I'm going, but I'm gonna see if I can get there. Day officially starts at 9. You need to check in by 8:30. Sounds like the day really starts at 8:30. I think it's a few minutes before 8 right now, so imagine there's gonna be some kind of break and lunch. If it's 8:30 to 5, there's gonna be something in the middle. So I'll give you an update if I have the opportunity to. And yeah, we're gonna learn about the Caesars culture while doing it in the format of a family game night. That's what the flyer said, so don't know exactly what that means, but gonna go find out. Alright, it's about 5 p.m. Time at the bottom. Done for the day. Short commute back to Harrah's. Right over there. So, had an hour for lunch. That was nice. There's the lunch. The cod was pretty weak. Just tasted bad and looked old. Chicken was solid. Mac and cheese was solid. Based on taste. Probably a lot of preservatives and things like that in there. But based on taste, they were solid. What else? What else? Yeah. Much more confident that getting paid for this, unlike Orleans last year where I was told I would get paid and then I didn't. This was 8 hours, very confident, but I'll check when I get my first paycheck. And yeah, interesting. There were some like games and contests and trivia. Don't know how my team lost. We absolutely dominated the 4 parts that were worth the most points, and somehow another team said it got more points than we did. Don't know that it was even possible, but whatever. Don't really care. Don't even know what the prize was. Yeah, so got information. General things. There weren't a lot of other poker people in there. There are also some way high up people. One guy at my table, I don't even know, but he has an Caesar's Palace is like the headquarters. You work in like the front office of Caesar's. Your office is in Caesar's Palace. He, in the middle of the day, saw where his office is. He's moving his family here from California, so yeah, mix. There were chefs, there were some poker people, some security, there were some bigwigs, and plenty of other people, large class. So got all that done. Tomorrow I go to Planet Hollywood, go to the poker room, and there is a poker specific type of day, training / orientation. Don't think it's really training as much as like logistics within the poker room. So there's going to be that, and I think that's going to be it. Last time I filmed around here, a rat ran by between these trees. Haven't noticed one yet today. So that's going to do it on today. The wind died down so I could film. That was nice. I'm going to go back to my room, take this straight jacket off, and don't know what I'm going to do. I was thinking about going to Westgate, cashing out my comps, and then going to Sahara. Would hate to do those on different days. If I do them on different days, it's 4 monorail passes. Westgate back, then another day Sahara back. If I do them on the same day, it's go to Westgate, cash out the comps. From there, go to Sahara, get something to eat, and then come back to Harrah's where I'm staying. Only 3 monorail passes. Don't know when I'm going to play Westgate again, because just start dealing soon, and probably not till late August when the next pool tournament is in town. So might as well put my comps that I have through the slot machine, cash them out, and really need to use my Sahara poker comps before May 23rd. That's the first day of the Orleans series, and my Sahara comps expire in late July. So between May 23rd and like July 15th, very busy dealing 2 jobs. So really want to use my Sahara comps before May 23rd, but not that hungry. The lunch wasn't that long. It was supposed to be at noon, and it ended up being like, I was eating at like 1:15, so not quite that hungry. Don't know if I'm going to do that, but definitely going to take this dress shirt off, and whatever I do, maybe I'll mention it tomorrow. Glad you enjoyed the video. If you want more free poker content and or print poker content as opposed to audio visual, feel free to go to my Patreon page, sign up as a free member, and you will see every free Monday post on my Patreon page. Here's how to do it. Any video of mine that you're watching, below the video you will see this gray box. It has some information, how many views the video has. It has when the video was published. It has some hashtags. If you scroll down a little, this is all you can see of the gray box at first glance, but on the bottom right you see the word more. You could click on more. You could drop it down so that you see everything in this gray box, the description of the video, and one of the things is the link to my Patreon page. Clickable link. You could click right there on the words Vegas Poker Nomad. It will bring you to my homepage on Patreon. You could sign up to be a free member, and you will see every free Monday post if you want some more poker content, or if you just want some poker content in print form.